I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Champions issue number 1. The next generation of Marvel superheroes is ready to take the torch and run with it. What'll happen next? Let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? So, as we join the story, it's not long after the events of Civil War II. Yes, that's right, this is a post-Civil War II story that's coming out when Civil War II isn't even done yet, so get ready for this newest issue to spoil a bunch of stuff that happens. Kamala Khan, aka Ms.Marvel, has seemingly hung up her costume, growing incredibly disillusioned with the older heroes, especially her mentor, Carol Danvers. The final straw, it would seem, for Marvel was when out with the Avengers they destroyed a bunch of local businesses and didn't even really seem to care. You'll also notice there's no Tony Stark Iron Man, and Sam Wilson Captain America says that he's gone now. Oh, but you know what they say, once a hero, always a hero, and before you know it, Ms. Marvel starts to get that itch all over again, so she decides to reach out to her two friends from the all-new, all-different Avengers, Sam Alexander Nova and Miles Morales Spider-Man. Surprisingly, as we discover in this issue, it seems that Sam and Miles called it quits on the Avengers before Kamala, saying that they didn't want to be forced to fight their friends anymore. Ms. Marvel says that it's the older heroes that basically broke the world as they know it, that lost the trust of the people, and it's up to them as the next generation of superpowered individuals to get that trust back any way possible. And if that means starting their own team, they're gonna start their own team. Of course, they can't have a team with just 3 members, so they're going to need to go on a bit of a recruitment drive, and hey, every Avengers-style team needs a Hulk, and luckily they just so happen to have one in the form of Amadeus Cho. The totally awesome Hulk, as we find out, is busy trying to save a bunch of coal miners from a cave-in. Ms. Marvel, Nova, and Spider-Man help out, and Cho decides to join up. Well, that's muscle spoken for on this new team, but what about brains? For that, they go to the home of the Vision. Yeah, wouldn't you know, it turns out Amadeus is actually good video game friends with V, the Vision's daughter. Using her supercomputer brain, V already manages to find the first mission for this fledgling Champions team, and that is a human trafficking operation that needs shutting down. Yeah, turns out there's this creepazoid clown calling himself Pagliacci who's been smuggling women across the border, or as he calls them, his painted ladies. In classic scumbag fashion, when the heroes come to take the clown down, he ends up trying to drown the container with the girls inside. Using their unique skills, the young heroes manage to pull together their strength, speed, and other such abilities to save the container. Unfortunately, one of the young girls inside the crate is already dead, and this causes the totally awesome Hulk to fly into a totally unawesome rage. It's Ms. Marvel who steps in and actually stays the Hulk's hand, saying that it's this sort of superpowered punching down that led the older heroes to ruin and war in the first place. The Champions team, on the other hand, though, vows to be different, vows to be better, to do the right thing and live up to the name hero even when it's difficult. They won't meet force with unjust force. The Champions will be heroes that people can trust, that they can believe in, everything that the older generation isn't right now. And you know what? As the first issue ends, that idea starts to catch on and the Champions get one hell of a welcoming. Champions number 1 was pretty much everything I wanted from this new series, and in fact, it's not even a fully formed team yet. They still need to recruit Cyclops in the next issue. Mark Waid, as always, shows a flair for conversational dialogue, and I'd be lying if I said this idea of heroes really wanting to be heroes wasn't a nice palate cleanser following the craziness that was Civil War II, even though that story is technically not done yet. Now, that's not to say everything is perfect. I wouldn't be doing my job as a critic if I didn't mention some of the janky artwork going on here. Kamala's face looks a little messed up in a couple of the panels, and Spider-Man swinging for that crate looked like his back and legs gave out on him all at once. But overall, a really nice place to start with this new series, and I am totally invested in wherever it goes next. Overall, I would give this one a 7.5 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.